Hello, YouTube, and welcome back into our. I didn't mean to be a little salty at the end of that last video. There are new mechanics, and I shouldn't be frustrated when learning them. But it's the expectations minus reality equals disappointment equation, and so I'm sorry about that. I will keep my humor in a better place. What am I building though? What am I building? Some bombards. That actually came out pretty quick. I never really get to see what what Victory's AIs go for, because I'm always finishing my games too quickly. So I don't know. Yeah, we could work on the Chechen tiles. I'll do it after the university. Yeah, we have the Darwin achievement. We sure do. I think I'll just get a harbor for London. That seems okay. They desperately need housing here. So, even though that's only +3, it boosts 2 industrial zones. So I'm going to go for it. That's fun. I see people complain about the Barbarians. I love the Barbarians. I think the Barbarians in this game are hilarious. It amuses me watching the AI struggle with them, and they punish us from time to time as well, but I think they're fun. You've never seen me build a neighborhood? The only time I ever build neighborhoods are in Petror cities, it feels like. I mean, again, efficiency-wise, probably a bad idea, but a +6 industrial zone seems pretty fun. So here you go. So 6. So it's going to take us 50 turns. So this will pay for itself at turn, what, 230 something? And again, like, that's the whole opportunity cost argument, because it's not doing anything for the next 50 turns. And I could build a theater square that would. If you run the policy card and buy the workshop. But again, that's 2 more things that I have to go out of my way to do to make something that's bad good, right? And so it's not a good idea. You're absolutely correct. Buying the workshop is a better idea because than building it.
Thanks for all that you do, GM.
Zendark, thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome on back. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for bringing that sub back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I sent you here to just do listening post to see if we get a combat bonus now. Yep, +3. So that's good. Put the bombard in the water. That's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah. Sending him up this way. But then you always have to ask, you could have bought something else. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I know. We're repeating ourselves a little bit. So I guess we'll go offensive spy and try to get this one leveled up. What is this cat? Like, does he have one city? Are you on a one city challenge? No. But his capital is huge. Like, look at all this space. I've ever been nuked by the AI? I have not. I have not been nuked by the AI.
The clever men at Oxford know all there is to be knowed, but they none of them know one half as much as intelligent Mr. Toad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've run the numbers, right, Sean?
No innovation in the... If God had really intended...
All right, now we can get bombers. We do have some aluminum, which I didn't even look for because I'm bad and I feel bad. So we have some underneath that industrial zone, which is kind of neat because it boosts that one then. Okay. So aluminium. Don't have that one. We have exactly one source. Oh, nope. 2? 3? Well, it's not close enough. That city's never happening. Okay. So one source for now. I have a third under a campus. Oh, I do. Nice. Okay. Didn't see that one. Yes. What do we need aluminum for? Bombers. Just unlocked our bombers. Now, I think I'm going to get my bombers here, even though I don't have an aerodrome here yet. Because we'll start with a promotion, and they're heavily... Oh, no, they're only discount... We'll buy them in the Magnus City, because Magnus is discounting our aluminum costs. And I don't really care about the XP. XP kind of doesn't matter. Okay, so where are we headed to? We've done this. I guess if we are going to go to space, it's time to head to rocketry. And then we hopefully just rely on bombers plus muskets to start fueling that 20% production. I don't want to pass a promotion here. And I think I'm going to buy a second bombard so we can just get a core. And I could actually... Now that they're going to grow, they could actually get an aerodrome and make them. That's an interesting thought. That is at least a little interesting. Welcome back, Tao. Yeah, the new expansions add a whole heck of a lot to the game, in my opinion. Because that's 9. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we're gonna go and go that way. So I could actually take this settler and settle some aluminum. We have coal. We could just go settle this aluminum, I suppose. That seems reasonable.
Had I been present at the
Cavalry. I definitely don't want antiquity sites. That's annoying. Go to conservation for wood planting or just try to push towards like ideology, which I think is what we're doing. Guess it should just go there. That'll work. All right, I locked this in. We need them to grow so that I can do aerodrome stuff. Oh, I guess they have nowhere to send it.
Almost 2 sub babies now, baby.
Yo, Dad, thank you so much for the 17 months and welcome back into the shop. Thank you very much. So now we got a little bit of housing and we made these better. 109 production in our rear. Oh, it's set to gold. Thanks. I always do that. I always do that. We can get a sewer here now, too. Oh, I can't even work that, can I? Oh, well. Oh, well. Probably too many builders for where we're at. Ooh. It's just a scout. Thanks, Peter.
You and I come by road or rail.
He's got a lot more culture than us, though. So we can almost afford our first bombers. Welcome back, Whimsy Goblin. I mean, I definitely want that. Thomas, thank you so much for the 2 months. Thank you very, very much.
Second month, second of many more to come.
I love that.
TGM hype.
I love that sentiment. Thank you so much, Thomas, and welcome back. Thank you for the support, and thanks for the future support. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you very much. What do we want? What are all these wonders doing in my game? I mean, trade route capacity is nice. This gives us era score and culture. Not irrelevant. I know, like we definitely could have gotten the Coliseum a couple times over. Oh well. Getting close to infantry as well. I really want to buy tiles for Chechen, but I want that bomber so bad. I think we settled there. For the Plains Hill. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. The game giveth and the game taketh away. I didn't realize we were at war with Lisbon. That's funny. What do we have the most of? This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. 4 citrus. Okay. I stole a settler. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to settle a city right now. I just didn't know I was at war with Lisbon. It's funny. Not that it'll go through, but we could try. Sugar. Cool. How did we win? Okay. That's not irrelevant for where we're at. He got this wonder production. That's fine. Another wonder production. Hey, Sufjan, thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for the kind words. I don't really want any of this. I'm gonna keep going with that, I think. Right, Lodi? Just the factory bonus. 9 of spades. I need one more turn on my bomber. So we have power here. Where do we want another factory? Because we're hitting all of these. Hitting all those. I suppose we could do like this. This is 2, 4, 6. Yeah, so maybe in one of these 2 cities is okay. We could also do this industrial zone for potential Chechen. but probably doesn't matter enough. Where else do we go? Marilyn, thank you so much for the brand new Prime sub as well. Wow, so many new Prime subs. Thank you very, very much. Consistently, about half of the paid subs are Prime subs. So thank you so much for being half of my income, you primers. You primers, you. Really appreciate it. I guess. I don't really know why I'm getting airports. They don't do enough. Go Hokia. So close. Finally, another scientific city-state. We have envoys to send them. I could wait for containment at this point. Like, how many do they have? 17. I could just up our science by sending them 6. Follow up to the, so when you get the 50% cards for your industrial zones, do they boost each building? Yes. But I don't believe there's there's not a policy card for industrial zone buildings. There is only a policy card for industrial zone adjacency. There is not an equivalent of rationalism to production that I'm aware of. Unless I'm just, like, I don't use industrial zones a lot, but I'm pretty sure there is no double to the building.
My man.
Like, that's still just adjacency bonus on 5-year plan. Like, if that exists, it's crazy late in the game. I don't think it does. Yeah, I don't think it does. Sufjan, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you. And Hannick, wait, or Hanky Pansky, and Condry, welcome in. Thanks for the follows. Appreciate it. How would I fix industrial zones? Oh, that's a whole conversation. That's a whole conversation. How would I fix industrial zones? I mean, again, it's just an efficiency thing. I don't know that they're like. I don't know that there's a way to make them what I want them to be and not also like broken. That's a good video idea. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
As never before or since.
I think a big part of fixing them would be balancing great people, and that kind of needs to be done across the board. There are some industrial zone engineers that I just think are so bad. So I think that would be a start. I think fixing specialists could potentially do it. Hot take, industrial zones way better than entertainment complexes. True if applied to a space race game, but in entertainment complexes would be way better for a culture game. Is it okay to leave cities unpowered? Yes. Yes. Oh, I can't buy them here because Matt... Right, okay. Well, then I might as well get some extra XP on it then. So I could wait 2 turns to buy it. And then I could also move Magnus there. I don't need Magnus here anymore, except for the growth rate. I do like Pingala in Leeds. This is Pangea small deity? Yeah. No, 7 Cs. Sorry, 7 Cs. I'll give them the watermill for growth. Pick up another Diplo policy. I'll run Diplo League while we send out our first time envoys here, and then we'll run Merchant Confederation. Anything else that we want to change? I don't think so. I think this is fine. Would you build a 0 commercial hub just to enable Zimbabwe? How good's the Zimbabwe? I might go communism this game. I couldn't tell you the last time I went communism. You're winning on Immortal, having a hard time playing Deity. Can you recommend a Civ and a map? What's your playstyle? Like, what kind of game do you like to win? Should be 3 bonus resources? No, you don't. Zimbabwe is worth building probably around 5 bonus resources. Starts to look really good at like 7 and 9 to me. But I wouldn't build it for less than 5. Yay, Poison. Glad to hear it. Do I keep seeds of my favorite games and maps? I really don't. Although I always try to put this, I'm not saying it's always accurate, but I do always try to put the seed information on the YouTube videos. So if there's a YouTube game that we played and you really like that map, you should be able to duplicate it. Again, not saying that it's always 100% accurate, but I do try to do that for people. I'm trying to go to space, but I think we'll just we'll just kind of do domination and space race stuff, and we'll see which one goes first. Both seem pretty slow right now. I actually weirdly am going to build this food market. Builder can wake up in the Petra City. Thank you. Finally. I did build a neighborhood, yeah. I build neighborhoods in Ruhr Valley cities very often, actually. Especially with Petra. It's hard to get housing with Petra sometimes. And that's what I mean. Like, when people are like, "Oh, fix this, fix neighborhoods," right? You don't use neighborhoods ever. Fix them. Well, no. I mean, they're fine. I just don't build them that often. They serve a purpose, and I'm glad they're in the game. Rip that guy. Are you able to actually leave? Oh my god, you did it. Because I micromanaged it. I have the aluminum. I'm just going to buy a Stinking Bomber, and I'm going to buy it here. Oh, I can't buy it there. I need an aerodrome. What do I even want at this point? Like units? Projects? Is it project time? I know. It'll start going faster. This first war is a bit painful. It's too late to be building campuses. I don't know. You could build me a bomber. It's annoying that that was at the end of the turn. Ooh, Cavalry Corps. So that stepped on my siege tower. So she's actually responding pretty well with the war here, I think. Daisy Fuentes, thank you so much for the brand new Prime sub. Welcome on in. So many new subs, so many new Primes today. Thank you very, very much. Assuming we actually do space race stuff, we'll want that. Interesting. Interesting. Where's my bomber? There it is. Nope, we're already at it. We actually just hit 1,600 sub points. It's the sub points, not the subs themselves. So we just unlocked another slot. Thank you so much for being my 1,600th sub point. And that seems like an unconscionable number to me. My goodness. Thank you very, very much. Been watching for years. Finally got Prime. Yay! That's a wonderful way to support. Thank you. I appreciate that. 2K subs are bust. That's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous amount. I told Delita I'd take him to the airport. This is fairly risky. Shumway, thank you so much for the 4 months as well. Thank you.
You deserve the support.
That is definitively untrue, but thank you so much for it anyways. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome back for 4 months. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Zendark getting in on the gifted subs as well. Thank you for the 3 gifted. Thanks, Zendark. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
My man.
No, yeah, sometimes cities feel real bad, Kurskin. Spidey, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Yep.
Chemists do not usually study.
And this, again, I want to emphasize the reason we're struggling here is because we went for a split approach. Like we're doing rocketry stuff instead of infantry stuff and all of that. So these split approaches can really hurt you. Pulling back a bit, obviously. After all this, do you think I'm liberating them? No, they are mine. Why tiles so expensive? $123 production here already. Why do people like me? What is happening? It's a sentence that's a question I ask myself every day. What else might you want? Coal? Nice, Chimera. Well done. What's going on here? What are you doing? Oh, I can't have you rest here. Okay. Sure. Sure. Snap Freeze, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I need 2 slaps. How you doing, Snap? I could make peace and come back with a bunch of bombers. It's getting a little bit tempting. What's up, MTG Dad? How you doing? You have some big cities. Not to brag or anything, but... See, this is where I'm a little bit tempted to just grab this aerodrome, and I can start building bombers here. I can only get a few more. I guess I have 1 in 4 turns here. Maybe I don't need to do that. Maybe the gold is more valuable. Wishing the Switch version was fixed. Uh-oh, what's wrong with the Switch version? Speaking of inefficient things. I don't even know. What are we building? I'm going to bring this guy around and try to get the core. I don't have money to buy tiles is the problem. Just want to see what Peter's doing. He has 2 Cossack armies and a Cossack corps here, and it feels like you should have more military strength than this. Wait, is this happening? Is this happening? Crash issues? Okay. Bummer. Bummer. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh yeah, the city needs walls, huh?
Set up a colossus of 70 cubits high, representing the sun. The artist expended as much bronze in it as seemed likely to create a dearth in the mines.
Okay, so Colossus. I wonder if we make peace real quick before I lose this city. I can't take it, can I? She's got pike and shot. She's got levied units. We'll probably have to make that decision, but for now we can go ahead and put a cut in the video and assess offline. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching over on YouTube, don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic and come say hi to us in person on the internet. We'll see you then.